Well, hello and welcome to a new month, a new week, and we hope that wherever you are, and pretty much wherever you are, you need to hear this advice. Stay warm. I don't think there was anywhere in the country this past weekend that wasn't cold. It was just varying degrees of cold, wasn't it? Even Florida, the headline said down in Florida, there was snow flurries deep into the state of Florida, and they played a hockey game, an NHL hockey game outside in Florida, and it really wasn't a problem because it was like in the 40s at puck drop and only got colder from there. So, um, wherever you are, we hope that you're staying warm. And listen, it is a new week and it's a new month. It's February. We hope it's off to a great start. But also, with February comes Black History Month. I mean, we want to take a minute just to acknowledge and honor Black History Month. It's something that's going to go on all month, but right here at the onset, I think it's important to shout out Black History Month and what it represents. And one of the things that it represents for so many of us, I think, is an opportunity to learn. And if you've been on our social media today, you've seen that we've commemorated Black History Month and acknowledged its importance in American culture and the overall American history. And so, one of the ways that you can learn is this wonderful resource right here that we've linked to on our social media, and it's blackhistorymonth.gov. And there's all kinds of great information on here, not just these posts here. Stories, veterans. If you're a teacher, things that you can use in the classroom. And then if you're like me, if you're just someone that really enjoys reading, really enjoys getting information that enriches and expands your knowledge. These blogs and social media links are kind of a must, and some really interesting stuff here. So great stuff. Check it out. We encourage you to do that. Spend the whole month doing it. I know that's what it's something that I'm going to do just to sort of expand my knowledge. You know, uh, make me a more rounded, let me have a better understanding of American history and the role of the Black community in shaping that history that I am a product of. So there you go, Black History Month, February, all month long. So we want to make sure that we call that out. And then, what else do we have going on? Well, our more typical fare that you see on workerscompensation.com. Very interesting case came in over the weekend. These are tomorrow's headlines that you're getting a sneak preview of now, including what do you know the rule about Nevada street risk rule? But a very interesting case involving an auto worker who brought a gun to work and ended up shooting himself. So there was a question of whether the injury was compensable, whether it was a workplace injury. And, the question sort of, not sort of, actually did center on whether the injury arose out of work. He said he had to have the gun because his workplace was in a bad part of town. He always carried a gun with him. But the court kind of took a look at this, and you can go through and see if you agree with the court here, and if you go through the quiz that Chris has set up for us. But spoiler alert, I'll tell you what the court said. I said, well, bringing the gun into work was an imported danger, and interesting analysis of that doctrine, that workers' comp doctrine, and you can read about it there, what the imported danger theory is. And they borrow from a Mississippi case, Mississippi Supreme Court case from a long time ago, 1971, and explain that the doctrine of imported danger refers to that class of cases in which the source of the injury was a hazard brought onto the employment premises by the claimant himself. And the court also turned to Larson's. Larson's a very trusted and go-to resource for understanding what the law is and, kind of the legal theory that goes along with it. And so they turned to Larson's to see where else the imported danger theory had kind of propped up in workers' comp cases across the country. And there you see it. Explosives, automobile, food and drink, matches, unsuitable clothing. You can see that someone is trying to look fashionable and they work on a lathe or something like that, and the clothing gets caught up, or, the classic example of why they have closed-toed shoes in a lot of workplace settings. Anyway, um, the sort of nugget there from Larson's, and we're indebted to our friend Thomas Robinson, of course, who edits that fine publication, and there's a link to it if you want to purchase it. We don't get any money from that. In fact, many ways that would be considered a competitor, but it's one of those sources that's just top notch that we would be remiss if we didn't cite to it and link to it. But as far as the imported danger theory goes, on the whole, the cases on the imported danger theory confirm the basic rule that there must be some employment contribution to the risk when the initial source of harm is a distinctly personal danger. So in this case, he didn't need to bring a gun to work. The employer didn't require him to bring a gun. So, when you carry a gun with you, whether you're at work or the store or at home, if it goes off accidentally some way, you sort of run the risk of shooting yourself with it. So that's sort of where the court came down on that. Was not a workers' comp injury. Court upheld the ALJ's denial of the claim. We have cases like that and so many more on Simply Research. And if you go to our Simply Research tab, you can sign up for a free trial. You got the free trial there. Check it out, see if you like it. If you do, we'll sign you up. If you don't, we won't bug you. We promise you that. But go ahead and just take a look at what's new here. We had a couple things go up over the weekend, and we'll be rolling into the new week here soon. I know I put up a new event that looked interesting, and that's this one right here, this webinar, How Gen Z is Using Social Media. Now, not necessarily specific to workers' comp, but this is put on by one of the innovation professors from Drake University. And it's worth checking out because this is the kind of thing that does impact workplaces, whether you kind of pay attention to it or not. Gen Z uses social media in particular ways that are different from their predecessors, and this is where to go to learn about that kind of information. So, take advantage of that. Again, we don't get anything out of it. That's just a good event that we wanted to highlight out there. And what else did we have go up over the weekend? We had some cases, we had some summaries. Whatever it is, you can find it with that 7-day free trial. It gives you a week, check it out, see what workerscompensation.com Simply Research database can do for you. And we hope that if you have questions, if there's anything that we can do to help you along your workers' comp journey, that you will feel free to reach out to me or to the company. So thank you so much. We hope you have a great week. And hey, you guys are the best. We appreciate you. And let's just go ahead and we can probably stop the share, can't we? Can't we stop the share? Okay, there it is. And we wish you all the best, and we offer you nothing but our gratitude. And go to blackhistory.gov. You won't regret it. It'll be a good use of your time. Kick around there 5 minutes a day. You're going to find some great information, some great reading, and expand your knowledge base a little bit of American history. Well, thanks so much. Enjoy the day. Have a great February, everyone. What would the groundhog do? Someone tell me what the groundhog did.